Welcome back to the Cumbrian homestead. We've got a fantastic forecast for the entire weekend, so now's a good time to get on and prune your soft fruit bushes. So I'm on the micro orchard today, and just here we've got about a 20-foot row, I guess, I don't know, something around there, of gooseberry bushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bushes all told. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I prune those. I'll bring you back. Okay, so you're going to need a good pair of thick leather style gloves, and here I'm using a pair of Felco number 8s. And the other thing there, I've just got an old bucket just to put the clippings, the prunings into, because they'll go onto bonfire. So what we're after is kind of like an open centre, which enables light and air to get into the middle and assists in the ripening of your fruit. Now I just want to show you, if you can see down toward the bottom, sort of where down there's some branches that are coming out very low and touching the floor. So they're the first things that I'm going to take off, because obviously if they carry fruit, the fruit's going to be touching the floor, making it much more susceptible to damage and dirt and all that sort of thing. So I'm just going to go ahead anyway and prune it, and then you get an idea of what I'm doing. The other thing you want to think about, it's a good time now if you want to take any cuttings to produce some more bushes, then now's a good time. So anything that's about a foot long, you could do a branch thick and that will be fine. So I'm not going to take any today, but that will be an ideal size for a cutting. Right, so you can see we've moved quite a pile of material, and over there too. Now it's always a good idea just step back and have a look at it. And I'm trying to change this camera angle, bear with me. So you can see what I'm trying to achieve is an open centre, and anything that was growing in towards the middle, either cut it out completely or shorten them back to small sublaterals. And then the leading, any branches coming out from here, I've just tipped them back, but all the ones growing up, I've just shortened them. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'll get on and do the others, and then we'll have a look at the just show you the row now before I get on and do it. Again, a shot down. So if you look at that now, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I finish the pruning. Alright, so bring you back. Okay, so here's the same camera shot. Looking down the row, you can see now hopefully the difference. I zoom in on the wheelbarrow over there somewhere. Got a full wheelbarrow of prunings. So I have removed a lot of material. Now I know that looks drastic, but believe me, if you want quality fruit, that's what needs to be done. If I just try and go down the row a little bit, see that one there had a branch blown off during a storm. There was a third branch coming out this way, but if you can see, I have tried to get more of an open centre on them. So I hope that's made sense. I'll just bring you back in a minute, just quickly show you about a cutting. I'll bring you back. So if you want to take cuttings to propagate your plants, I've got a piece here about, I don't know, 2 foot long, I guess. So you can see, obviously, the leader we're going up this way. So what you want to do is just make a flat cut below lower bud there, say. Okay. And then about a foot long above that bud there, just above, make a sloping cut so you know that which is the bottom and which is the top, right? Just make a sloping cut there, and then trim all those horrible seconds are getting a bit blunt, but if you trim all the thorns off, just do that all the way up. Now gooseberries need to be grown on a leg, so these, at least the bottom, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 buds, you want to actually, the bud there, and rub that bud off. So I'm going to go up to the next one, same again, just pull it off with your thumbnail and go on up till you've done at least maybe 4 buds or something like that. Okay, so now you've got a clear, so make a slit trench, put some sharp sand in the bottom and push your cutting in so that these buds are above the ground. Alright, and then it should root hopefully, and then when you come to dig your cutting up after a year, a full season's growth, you should have a nice root mass here, and then you'll have this bare leg, and then the new framework will start to come out from these branches. Anyway, I hope that was helpful, just a little tip there on how to do cuttings. Right, I'll bring you back in a sec. So this is a fairly new soft fruit bed. I've got some blackcurrant bushes there I took from cuttings. They're coming up to 3 years, so next season hopefully we'll get some fruit. Some autumn raspberries. We've got a thornless blackberry in the middle. Another row of autumn raspberries, and then we've got some grapes at the end there. And then right at the far end we've got some more gooseberry bushes, and there's a red currant over in the corner. So what I'm going to do now, I just want to, with these black currants, I'm just going to tip them back. That's all I'm going to do. So I'll probably just go back about 6 inches, again just above a bud. Just so they don't get too leggy really. I'll take that one out, that one in the middle. take that out altogether. Okay, that's all I've done with that, so I'll just go ahead on and do the others. Bring you back. There you go. Easy enough. Now I just wanted to show you also, I took some cuttings of some more blackcurrant cuttings. So that little group there, so they were taken about this time last year, so they've had a full season's growth. So I will be, I might do it tomorrow actually. Lift those up carefully, and then I'm planting them around about 3 foot apart, so I might get another, I'll get another 2 in there anyway in that gap. That's a red currant on the end there, so possibly 3. I might get 3 in there. Then the others, I'll find a space for them anyway. Not quite sure where I'm going to put them yet. But when we're talking about blackcurrant cuttings, so unlike the gooseberry, similarly, you know, you just want to make a flat cut below a bud. Right, and then instead of in the gooseberry we took these buds off, well, you want to leave those on, because a lot of the new growth should come from underneath the ground, so it's important that you leave those on, yeah. And then again, just make your cutting about a foot long or so, so again just above a bud. Secateurs are getting blunt, but sloping cut above a bud. Then the other thing you can do, just at the base again, is just give it a little scrape like that, and that'll just help expose the cambium layer and encourage rooting. So that's if you want to propagate blackcurrants, that's an easy enough way to do it. Right, well, I've got about another 7 gooseberry bushes to do. The autumn raspberries are still carrying fruit, which is amazing. So kind of leave them alone. Lovely. So that's it, folks. Video's gone on long enough. Hope that was helpful. I will be bringing you back to the micro orchard soon actually, or definitely over the winter, because I'll be coming back to prune some of these fruit trees, and that's about the time when I'll be gathering my signwood for grafting for next year. So I'll carry on working on this beautiful November day. Bit of a rarity for us up here really, so I'm going to enjoy it. So thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.